Hello, hello. Good morning. Sorry I'm running a little bit late today. I got orders to fill. So I'm going to have to take off here in a couple of minutes just to restart my printer. So, but we're going to hang out here in the lodge and just see how everyone's doing. G3 Archery, welcome. Mama Quantum, welcome. I don't know how to say your name. Just gonna call you Jax, if that's all right. Can't wait for PlayStation VR version. It's gonna be sick. The only information I can give you guys, same with the MetaQuest, is that it's in the works. There's no time frame at the moment, but as soon as I know, you'll know, or you can join the Discord. Because I'll only be able to give updates through the stream on the stream days. But if you want to get an early notice to releases and stuff like that, then you definitely want to join the Discord. And I'll grab a link here. There you go. Should take a second. So if you want updates like on as they happen, then definitely join the Discord. But how is everybody on this Wednesday morning? It's pretty chilly here in old Canada. I was outside having coffee with the neighbor and my legs were actually freezing. Probably doesn't help I was wearing shorts, but how's everybody else? So in about a minute, we'll just go over one thing quickly for multiplayer Fridays. I went and created some rules and stuff like that because I feel like it's one of those things that you should probably have rules for. Just basic common knowledge rules, I guess you could say. So we'll wait for another minute or two. Actually, in that time, I should be able to restart my printer. And then we can get on to hunting. Hopefully get I really want a good stag. A good stag would be nice. Yeah, I think that's the most anticipated one, actually, is the PlayStation VR. And the Quest, and the Meta. I think that one's like very close to there with the PlayStation. So join the Discord. That's where you're going to get your updates before I give them. And if you haven't already, unfortunately, I have to mention this every time I stream. But the YouTube for streaming likes to crash and do weird things. So as a backup, I suggest giving the Twitch a follow just in case something happens. Then you're not out of the loop and stuff like that. And if you watch on Twitch, there's no delay. And then with YouTube, I think there's like a 10-second delay. So it's a little bit much. But the Twitch is, I think the delay set to 1 second. So I do see there's some new people here. So a quick rundown. Every Wednesday is just a normal stream for Virtual Hunter. Well, try to do it every Wednesday, but you know, life happens sometimes. So every Wednesday is streaming, and then Fridays, I can't say it's going to be every Friday, but most Fridays will be a multiplayer Friday. So if you do own the game, you will be able to hop in and hunt with me or hunt in a group, and we could do like friendly competitions and stuff like that. So that's always fun. But that's enough time. So we're going to go over a couple things quickly. I need to find where I have that saved. Where is it? Actually, yes, that's the right one. Okay, so these are going to be the rules for Multiplayer Friday. I just need to go over them quickly, just so everybody knows. They're in the Discord, they're pinned and stuff like that. And before we start, obviously, I'll pop this up as I set everything up to jump into a hunt. So, Virtual Hunter multiplayer rules, so fair play and ethics. No kill stealing. If a hunter is tracking or lining up a shot, let them take it. The player who drops the animal has first rights to claim it. And don't camp one area and block others from hunting. So that's going to be kind of hard because animals are just random and they kind of go wherever they want. There's no need zones or anything like that, so there's no areas that you can technically camp out at. Team hunting etiquette. So call your shots. So this part is going to be a little bit hard since there's no in-game chat in any way. So we'll have to figure something out. I'm really trying to get Army to add some sort of like proximity chat in game or something like that, just so it'd be a lot easier if you're hunting and stuff like that and you're not in a Discord call or a Steam call or whatever calls you want to use. So work with these to the best of your abilities. So call your shots so you don't spook. Okay, so I need to fix that. Call your shots pretty much, just so you can let people know around you. Stay within an agreed range. If you're hunting in a party and you want to hunt with people, then obviously pick an area that you guys want to hang out in. Rotate roles. So somebody spots, somebody calls, and then somebody shoots, and then switch it out. Take turns. One spots, one shoots, etc. So weapons and gear, use the correct caliber on the animals. Like, even though it's a hunting game, it's a game, you're technically shooting pixels. Don't be weird about it. Don't go shoot a red deer with the 223 or bird shot or something like that. Just make sure you use the right calibers, because a dead asset will cause lag at some point. So use the correct caliber, no rapid fire or spraying. I mean, that was kind of a little bit self-explanatory. Don't just send rounds for the sake of sending rounds. Like, if there's a big group of boar or whatever, then go hard. Light up as many as you can. Collect that money. So follow session rules. So whoever's hosting, which will most likely be me or Army, So whatever the rules are, like say if we want to do a bow only hunt or a rifle only hunt kind of thing, then stick within those means if you have them. Game conducts. So no griefing, don't spook animals just to ruin someone's hunt because you're in a bad mood. You will 100% get kicked from the session for that. No trolling. So don't, if someone's lining up a shot, don't try not to get in front of them and stuff like that, or fire a gun near them to ruin their hunt. No unnecessary noises. So what people don't realize that in game, anything you do, so like loading, not so much loading your bow, but like real life, randomly shooting any kind of round, so like an arrow or whatever, creates noise, and then noise will spook animals. So be courteous. Don't just, walk behind somebody and shoot an arrow or whatever, because even the bows make noise. So if you're just randomly shooting to a tree when you're with people, it's literally going to spook animals in the area. So don't spam callers just because you're bored, because let's be honest, some of the callers do get annoying. The predator call is pretty bad for that. I think it makes me want to just leave it in the lodge sometimes. Harvest and trophies. So this one's going to be a little bit weird too. Call out trophy animals so the group can decide who takes a shot. So let's say somebody got a giant red deer, and then you see another giant red deer. Be courteous. Maybe give it to a teammate or something, just whoever you're hunting with, just so you guys can share that experience. So this isn't really a rule, but share your trophy. If you're in the Discord, make sure you share your trophies. We all want to see and feel jealous about the big animals that you get, or the rares or something like that. Optional, if somebody gets a diamond and there's another diamond, maybe let somebody else if you're inclined to. It's not 100% that you have to do that, but it's kind of up to you. Community and sessions, so the host sets the rules. No ifs, ands, or buts. Zones, weapons, just whatever, follow them. And then disputes, if there's any disputes for animals. So it goes down the list, so whoever dropped it first, whoever hit vitals, and if nobody can decide, kind of stick it up to a vote kind of thing. So a lot of this is going to be pretty much you guys deciding how you want to play these. So, but that's it. That's all I wanted to go over. Any questions? Ormy should be here. He usually pops in for a little bit, answer some questions and stuff like that. So when he does, feel free to ask him anything, since he's the lead designer of the game. Also, this is posted in the Discord, so if you need a refresher or something like that. Then you can always go there. All right, give me 2 minutes to set up my headset, and let's get some hunting in. All right. We are in. Sorry that took so long. The headset was having an issue connecting for whatever reason. All right, what we got? We got a bow. We got a rifle. Missing some stuff, but it's okay. Oh, where'd that go? All right, get at it. Oh, gotta make sure to grab a task, as you do. What do we got here? 2 roe deer, further from 500 meters. We'll do that one. A night hunt, maybe. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. My 3D printer is full speed at work right now. Early morning fox? Feel the color. The yellow outline. Isn't it a bit immersion breaker? Which yellow outline? Oh, like down here? Oh. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. I guess it could with some people, but for me, it doesn't bother me. Just because VR is like very random and grab boxes are kind of weird on some games. So the highlight's not bad. It kind of just lets you know that if you need a visual aid to see what you're grabbing, like you can reach down and stuff like that and grab whatever, but yeah, the yellow outline doesn't bug me too much, or at all really. I've never actually thought about it until you commented. I played another hunting. I'm playing at another hunting game, and I'm interested to know something about the spawn system for what you can reveal, or something about more and more NPCs. Ooh, that's kind of. So spawn is, it's not like Call of the Wild or anything like that where you harvest an animal and then the game just spawns a new one in for you. Whatever's on the map is on the map. So it's a predetermined amount of animals on the map. So that means every time you restart, it's a fresh batch of animals. So in essence, you could probably hunt every single animal until there's none left, but good luck. And then what was the other one? Yeah, so that's the spawn system and stuff like that. Animations are pretty good for VR, since VR is still, it's not new, but it's still, there's still a bit of limitations with it. So the animations are good in the VR aspect. It's not like other hunting games, like flat screen games and stuff like that, where it's more refined. But the animations in this game are good. If you hit certain shots, they'll kick up and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. I hope that answers your questions. Once Ormy comes in, he usually pops in about half hour, 45 minutes in for a little bit. If you have any like technical questions, that he's the guy to ask. So there's another fox over there, and then there's one coming over here. But I am excited for this game to come to other platforms like Meta and PlayStation. It'll be sick. Especially if you could add crossplay. Then if your buddy has it on PlayStation or Meta and one buddy has it on Steam, then you guys can obviously play together. Oh, hogs. I don't want to do hogs. Not today. I want to know where this fox is. Oh, I totally forgot to do a warm-up. Ooh. Footprint tracks are continuous, or are they distant? You have to find them from one point to. So there's, if you play on the hardest mode, which is realistic, then you actually physically have to find the tracks. So they don't highlight or anything like that. I'm on Hunter, which is the middle mode. I think it's Hunter. Yeah, Hunter is the middle mode. I play on the middle mode because it shows more aspects of the game, so like the tracking and stuff like that. But on Hunter mode, it is continuous. You'll see once we find some tracks, they have like this metallic glow to them, which is nice. But yeah, if you play on realistic, then you're going to be looking for tracks on your own. There's no highlights, so you're going to have to really hone in on tracks and stuff like that. Oh yeah, so you can see some tracks here. Yeah, so you can see how they have like that metallic kind of shine to it, that glow. So you only get this on the beginner. I don't remember the names. So the beginner, whatever the beginner one's called, Hunter, and then those are the only two that have the glow tracks and stuff like that. Hunter is more realistic. You have to track everything, like by blood and all that stuff. So if you want something a little more immersive, then I would suggest doing Hunter. Or not Hunter, realistic. Which is what I play on my personal account. And then, obviously for streaming, I want to show everything in the game, so I play on Hunter for everybody to see. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, so on the realistic, there's no glow, so you physically have to kind of pay attention to where you're looking and the tracking and stuff like that. A lot of people play realistic for obvious reasons. I do enjoy playing realistic, but obviously for the stream sense and stuff like that, it makes more sense to just play Hunter. And then it shows everything, like the tracking and stuff like that, like things that people are interested with. That's terrible wind. That is brutal wind. Oh, right there. Oh, I lost. Yeah, it probably smells me. The wind is so bad. Alright, so wind's going that way, he's going that way. Oh, I don't see him anymore. I know there's a bit of a clearing up here. I believe so, maybe. I remember seeing it somewhere. It might be in like the advanced settings through Meta, or the Oculus settings. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but you should be able to in Oculus settings. I know you can switch between right and left. There might be something in the menu. I'm just kind of blind. Oh, it's right there. When I was using the binos, could you see? You should be able to, because I think I have it set to right eye dominant. So everything's like a little off. That's kind of the downside with VR, is it's just not, like, it's kind of hard to create two images into one, but. I play on PlayStation VR as a release, so I have iSwitch present on the menu. Yeah, I'm not a console person, so I'm completely unsure about anything console-wise, unfortunately. So it is a male. This wind is screwing me over. Something's walking over there. Over there somewhere. I just heard steps. Right there. This fox. Another male coming over here. Okay, well, the wind's getting a little bit better. Right there. I hate when it rains, but this is going to work out. Because it's going to cover my tracks. Ah, heard me. Can you crouch laying down with a button or physical? So you can do both. So I play seated because I got bad knees from years of skateboarding. So I have all my stuff set to the controllers. So you can lay down like prone out, all with it's just a joystick. So you flick up to stand, flick down to crouch and go prone. But then you can also have it set to physical. So it just reads your inputs by how you look, so it's super nice. Alright, I guess we're gonna go after this guy. Yeah, so there's settings for everything, so you can... Oh, excuse me. So you can play seated, standing. If you're a gun stock person, there's full adjustments for a gun stock. There's physical and buttons and stuff like that. So it's completely customizable to how you want to play the game. decent sized tracks here. Ooh, male stag. Roe deer. I thought it was a stag. Oh, there's that fox. Oh no. No. There we go. Holy. Gee. This is why you do a warm-up in the beginning. Could it be a special feature to think to introduce proximity audio options so animals can spook when you talk? See, so I have talked to Army about that, which would be sick. That's what I would want, right? Nice little fox. Ah, just a baby. That first shot sucked. And that second shot sucked. Alright. We're going to ignore that happened. Also, what's nice is you can get your arrows back. Sometimes. Give me it. Okay, maybe not that one. I can't take that one back. Yeah, it was terrible shots, but I appreciate it. There is a roe deer, though. Is that roe deer called? Switch out for that. Maybe we get a roe deer. Yeah, so a proximity chat would be nice. It's definitely something that I've mentioned multiple times, so hopefully something in the near future. Because not having any kind of like in-game chat it makes a multiplayer game a little bit difficult. Like even a text chat would be okay, but you'd be like this the whole time just trying to say things. So an in-game proximity would be optimal. Especially with it being able to have the ability to spook animals if you're talking too loud, so you'd be whispering the whole time with some friends. Yeah, for sure. I feel like hunting games should have, especially like a VR hunting game, which there's very, very few out there. Oh, excuse me. Should have some sort of like proximity chat. I have the worst luck with roe deer, so this is going to be a fun experience. I just can never see them. Any other animal, no problem. Foxes, boar, fallow, stags, or red deer. But the roe deer, they're little, they literally look like the background. They are a challenge. Prone here, have a sip of coffee. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, even if they didn't scare them, like through talking, just talking with somebody is gonna take away your. Where's that fox? Down there somewhere. It's gonna make it more difficult for you to pay attention to what you're doing, so you're gonna have to really limit your talking in some senses. They cross the river. Brutal. I don't think there's going to be a very good way to catch up to them. Not if my scent's going that way. I might have to abandon this one. Right there. On the road. Can't even see it anymore. The rain. I must have the worst luck because it's always raining for me. I know it's a bit hardcore if animals could spot you. Yeah, I mean, that's how hunting is in real life. Like, you need to be quiet. So I agree. Having that option would be awesome. That bird tripped me out. I'm over the rain. Completely over the rain. You know what? I'm not even gonna go that way. The wind's blowing that way. I might as well go uphill. Oh, the rain's going away. Perfect. Just need the sun to come out. Those are roe deer. Maybe? Fallow deer. Ooh. Maybe we can get a fallow. We came back. At the bottom of this hill. Some fallow deer over there. Another fox. Got a couple foxes here. Am I the developer of the game? I am not. I am just, I don't know what you'd even call that. I'm a streamer for the company. I guess promoter? Streamer? I don't know what you'd call that. But I am not the developer. There's that fallow. Or a fallow. I wonder where that fox is. You didn't see me. She saw me. And it doesn't help that the wind is hitting her. I don't think I'm getting this fox. Not with the wind anyways. I'll just chill right here and see what happens. Is this game good? I like it. It's definitely one of my favorite VR games. And if I didn't like it, I obviously wouldn't be streaming for the company that developed it. So where's that other fox? Behind me. That was a solid hit. He dropped. He's alright. Easy money. How big is the map? I think it's 64 square kilometers. I think it's somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's somewhere around there, 64 kilometers squared. So it's actually a very decent sized map. I'm pretty sure it is one of the largest maps in VR. Yeah, so it's just a regular like paper map, but so it's pretty big. Like it'll take you a minute to get from one end to the other. So this northern part is like all mountains pretty much. You can see some from over here. And then the middle is kind of like a mixture of both, and then down here is, or middle is kind of like more flat ground. That's where you're going to find a lot of pheasants and rabbits and stuff like that. And then it starts to get mountainous again in this area. So middle is kind of like plains, flat ground, hills, and then mountains and all kinds of stuff. But I'll move back a little bit so you can get a better eye of it. It doesn't help that it just rained, so. But it's a good size. It'll take you a minute. Another fox. Trying to see that other fox. Somewhere over there. I wonder if the wind changed. Yeah, absolutely not. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna grab that. You're a content creator for Ultimate Hunting? I've never actually played their games. I would 100%, like, just VR in general, I would suggest trying. It's a whole different experience to gaming. Oh, it's right there. Come here. I highly recommend it. And yeah, I would for sure try the game. Like, it's one of the only hunting games out there, so it's definitely a must try. At least give it a try. And the headset I'm using is the Oculus, the Meta 3S, which is what I would recommend getting if you're going to pick up a VR headset. It would be the 3S, or if you have the money, the 3. What's all around here? Another fox. What? I mean, he's gonna go down. That was a solid hit. Not the best hit, but it was a solid hit. I'm pretty sure that other one spooked off from that. Oh. Got some more animals coming up. So there was that male. What are these? Oh, we got fallow deer. Small male. Where's that blood track? I need to find that. There it is. Medium. No, just flesh. Sad. I mean, it's a fox. He'll probably go down, but yeah, that's not. That was not the greatest shot. Got some pheasants across the river. Are there some hunting structures like... Yeah, there are hunting towers and stuff like that. Sorry, I didn't catch that. So I'm a little late to reply to that. But yeah, there are hunting towers and stuff that you can go to. Not that I Not that I really need any of these fallow. I might just be a little bit selective today. Oh yeah, he's just a baby. Yeah, these guys aren't not worth it at all. Yeah, look at him. He's just little. Ladies and gents, sir, you are free to go today. Please head that way. That way. If you don't move, I'm gonna shoot you. That way. There you go. Hello. There you go. Oh, you can see where that fox ran. You can see the blood heading all the way up. We got some red deer. I don't know where those came from though. Oh, blinded. Gotta go. You're a very kind answer. Yeah, I answered to the best of my ability. Yeah, I'm excited for it to come out on other systems. And appreciate the subscription. I guess we'll just continue tracking this fox. Roe deer. Just give me 1 second here. I gotta go adjust the setting on my printer. Did it work? Hello? Oh, there we go. I got it. Uh-oh. Where's my audio? All right. Guess we're starting over again. VR, one of the most inconsistent experiences in the world. That sucks, you gotta restart, but... All right. All right, my apologies for that. Ever since the last update, it's my mic just randomly disconnects and then I have to restart everything. Well, it's sunny now, so that's a win. Alright, we're gonna have to grab some new ones. But it's okay. It be like that. Alright, what do we got today? Take down a roe deer. Ooh. Oh. Seen some a while ago. Take down 3 red deer. Interested. Alright. And then we gotta go that way. Ooh. Nice. Got good wind. Good wind. I'm not muted, am I? No. No, we're good. Ooh, don't do that. Gotta go that way. Am I going the right way? It should be. Yeah. I just saw the tower on the phone there. I was curious. Always with the foxes. I mean, I got good wind. I might as well try. I really wish I could put this ammo in my backpack and then have another collar there. Or give me another slot somewhere. Maybe another buyable item from the store. Have like a belt. Branches? Is that how you say it? Branches? Branches GT, welcome. I don't know if you've been here before, but welcome. Forgot how many trees are in some of these areas. This area is super pretty looking. Where's that fox at? First time? Well, welcome. I do my best to entertain. I know I gotta head up there, but I'm getting sidetracked. Over there. I'm pretty sure that's where the wind is going. Yeah, close, close. I might get lucky on this one. Been following the updates for a long time. Hell yeah, good to hear, good to hear. Where is the fox? Right there. I know there's red deer up here, so kind of want to throw a call out. Right there. Actually looks kind of nice. Doesn't help the wind is going over there, so that's kind of going to screw me on this. But hopefully he doesn't care too much and he still comes over here. I don't see him. Did I spook him jumping off that rock? Oh shit. I might have, actually. Or the wind. My stink is just blowing right towards him. Yeah, another time, I guess. We got some red deer to go after. Yeah, he's walked away. Should be close. Oh, that should be right here. Just over this hill. Played the game a long time ago, but it's hard because I was playing it on an okay gaming laptop. But it was still super cool. Yeah, so there's been a few. How long ago would you say you've played? So you don't play it anymore, or like the laptop just finally kicked the bucket, I guess? Like a year ago or shorter? That's not too bad. There's been a few updates since then. Mostly quality of life stuff. Actually, I think road. What was that? Hog? I think road deer are a fairly new animal. So you're not too far out of the loop. You probably start playing again. God, English. Yeah, it's a solid game. Once it comes to other branches like Meta and the PlayStation, the game should take off. They're gonna have to do some magic with Meta, because a VR headset with all its technology and stuff like that is probably a little less powerful than like what'd you call that? Like a beginner's gaming PC. So there's gonna have to be some finagling to get the game to run properly on Meta. But then with the PlayStation Store and running off the PlayStation itself, it should be better, in my opinion. Alright, game, where the stag's at? Or red deer of a type. Not yet, but I know it's in the works. There's a company that's doing the porting for them. I don't remember their name, but they're in charge of porting it over to the PSVR. just looked on the PlayStation Store and it said it's announced. So so the game is showing up on there? I don't own any kind of console, so I have no idea how any of that stuff works. There we go, finally. Oh, that's pretty sick. So I take it they got some good progress going. I've never looked into it, so I have no idea how that stuff works. But if it's already been announced there, that means I would assume that means they got some good progress going on. I would think after release to the PSVR that they would figure out how the porting works and how to optimize it, and then I would assume that it would come to meta afterwards at some point. Ooh, come here, big guy. Alright, we're good. We're set. Oh no, don't see me. I didn't see you. Ooh, I just caught her out of the corner of my eye. Ooh, terrible shot. That last shot was bad. At least to get my arrow back. She sees me. Okay, good. She ran away that way. Oh, that shoulder blade. That's the worst. I hate hitting the shoulder blades. No. Damn it. I gotta go practice with the bow more. Jeez, I'm embarrassing myself. Well, I thought she was still alive for a second. Another stag. Getting really far away from my desk. Sheesh. It has a trailer and some photos. A new look. Some look new, some look older. And the game didn't have as good as graphics. Yeah, so there's obviously gonna be limitations between PC and another platform. Which it kind of makes sense because a PC will always be more powerful than whatever a console can come out with. Just on the sheer fact there's just more space to have more optimized parts and stuff like that. With consoles, everything has to be smaller, which kind of sucks. But I would guess sooner than later, consoles are just going to be up there with high-end PCs at some point. It's got to happen. There's no way it's not. So there's a stag over there. And there's a stag up here somewhere. Unless I spooked him and he ran that way. Which could have also happened. And the wind is still going that way. I think for some of the best VR, what would you call it, experiences, it would unfortunately have to be through a PC. But even if it comes to like consoles or whatever, it's still going to be fun. VR just in general is a fun experience. It's a different turn from your basic whatever flat screen games like Call of Duty or any other hunting game. Like if you can become more interactive with a game, you're obviously going to pick that route. Which is why I really like VR. Come on, game, give me a diamond. I did get a gold the last time I played. I got 2 golds, I think. Time before that, I got a fallow gold. And I think the last stream on Friday, I got a gold red deer. That's not very good. Yeah. Is it raining? It is raining. Always with the rain. God, I can't do anything. Oh. Holy, I can't even hear myself think. Oh shit, he's right there. Oh, he's small. God, I can't hear anything. Another stag. Oh my, it's so loud. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, it's a thunderstorm. It's just gonna get even louder now. I'm gonna have to go to a lodge and just hang out for a little bit. So crazy. You know, let's just enjoy this moment. Oh, there's some hogs here. Big truck. It's so loud. You've never experienced a storm in this game. Here it is. hear a large. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we're gonna travel there. Holy crap. That's actually insane. I'll just warm up by the fire here. Oh. We'll just chill for a minute. Hopefully that storm dies down a little bit. Oh yeah, this is because I had a broken save. Red deer. Whoo. Spooky out there. Hey, where'd all my money go? No, I think Ormy's rebuilding my old save because that was super broken. Still super loud out there. And I don't think skipping time actually does anything. We're gonna have to wait out that storm a bit, I think. Hopefully it's not too long. Let's try skipping some time and see what happens. We'll do 11:30. Maybe we can skip the storm. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, good. We skipped it. A little bit of rain. That's fine. Those are all hog tracks. See where I gotta go. Yeah, we're going the right way. Actually, what's the wind like? Wind's good. Cool. Where's that at? Couldn't hear it because of the water. Where's he at? I hear something right over there. Was right there. Oh. I tried. That's okay. I need one more red deer. It's moving over there. What is that, hog? Oh yeah, it is boar. You can just see them right up there. Oh yeah, you can see all the tracks going up. Come on, game, give me something. That's not a boar. Got some pheasant running around here. Oh, what's that? I'm not sure what that was. Roe deer, maybe? It was pretty dark. Oh, it's boars. More boars. Ugh. I think it sees me. Ooh, that was a solid shot. Oh, it's not letting me grab an arrow. Oh, what's going on? Oh, shoulder blade. That's terrible. Oh, right over. Oh, it's going right over the head. There's a bunch of boars here. Holy. That was a solid shot, double lung. run? Oh, they might have. Alright, let's see if we can find that stag tracks. Female. Right here. That hog that I hit is just gonna live forever, so. So many tracks. Where'd they go? Those are boar. More boar. Ah. It is afternoon, so it makes sense that they're not going to be very active. Might just be walking simulator for a bit. Of course, it rains again. That thunderstorm actually kind of gave me a headache. It was so loud. I might have to call it a little bit early. Yeah, it's just nothing but boar tracks. I think we're just going to head back to the lodge. Home sweet home. Just going to take this stuff off. Yeah, that storm gave me a pretty big headache. So just give me 1 minute here. There we go. All right. Yeah, I would have liked to go on a little bit longer, but that storm, I wasn't expecting it, so it gave me a bit of a headache. All the flashing lights and stuff like that. So, a little bit shorter stream today, but I mean, that's all right. It's only by 20 minutes. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. It was fun. Got some, I would say decent animals, but still had fun. The foxes were good. Would have been nice to find some other animals, but it is what it is. And so Friday is multiplayer Friday, but I can't confirm if I'll be streaming on Friday or not, because I know I have some stuff coming up this week, or either tomorrow or Friday. So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming on Friday, but join the Discord if you haven't already, and that's where I'll be posting an update if I'll be streaming or not. So let me just grab everybody the link quickly. Excuse me. So that's the Discord link. Join up, and yeah, that's where I'll post my update to see if I'm streaming Friday or not. But until then, if I don't stream on Friday, I will catch you all on Wednesday. So yeah, if I don't stream Friday, I hope you all have a good weekend, and I will see you then. Thanks for hanging out.